Hey guys, it's Summing Rush. A lot of people have been asking me how I deal with being bottom tier in public games. So what I've decided to do is I'm taking the T67 out into pubs because that's one of my only tier 5 tanks, and hopefully we get bottom tier. So yeah, fuck. Okay, so I guess this is realistic because this is the first game I've played in this session so far. We're on Siegfried Line, which, I'll keep this in the video because a lot of people don't know how to play Siegfried. So I've been experimenting with this map. What I have found, at least in high tier games, is that no one plays the zero line. And so I think that creates some sort of opportunity to play on the F7, F8 area. Like, to get shots on those people. So now I don't know how many people are going to camp way back in the zero line, but I've got Sixth Sense, I've got binoculars. I'm going to try to play relatively aggressively on the zero and just see what happens because, it's an opportunity to learn because I really have no clue what to do on this map. So, all right. So the plan, I mean, what I'm seeing currently is that our whole team is playing the sixth line. My plan was to get up to just over here and to see what would happen. So I'm thinking of, I don't know. I was thinking these couple trees would be useful. No, normally I'd shoot this down with HE, but obviously I don't have HE in this tank, so we'll see how this works. I know I've got a line onto here. Now, what I've also found is that you can get spotted through bushes, which is really awkward. These bushes don't seem to have the greatest camo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out here, because if you see where my team is, it doesn't make sense for me to try anything stupidly aggressive. That's a T1 heavy. Okay, I mean, if this is low tiers and people aren't expected to play perfectly, I guess that's fine. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. You can see someone shot at me. That was not the T1 heavy who shot at me. So that tells me it's something like the Stug, right? And when I saw something break from yeah, just like that. So we're gonna stay unlit. It could be the SU. Yeah, it could be the SU. It could also be the Wolverine or something. Because the IKV is spotted currently. Now I got lit, which is interesting. There's the IKV. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to poke out in a sec and hope I don't die. Now the hope is that these bushes work. Currently I don't know if I'm spotted, but because no one's looking at me, I'm going to assume I'm not. He's looking at me though. Okay. Interesting. I haven't farmed here in ages. Now I'm worried because it looks like I'm sort of getting pushed by people. There's a Wolverine and stuff like that. I wonder what the odd... I think I should just run. That's an HE shell that just narrowly avoided me. I'm going to leave because I can't win a 3v1, especially when there's a Panzer IV shooting HE at me. This guy's clearly chasing me down. I'm just going to auto-aim him and keep running because I can outrun him. So as long as I don't really get rammed, I'm not too worried about the... PZ T25. I haven't played those things in ages. Okay, so the question, obviously I'm getting chased down. I can probably start shooting at this guy. Is, Jesus Christ. I wonder if he has XVM or something. Is it worth wasting all this ammo to do? Okay. Amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play with what map I have. Now, I've noticed that this Churchill's probably going to die, but I think there's an opportunity back at C0 to shoot at the Wolverine and T34. So I'm going to go back there, and we will see what happens. It's risky. This is a risky play, but there's the T34 is obviously left, and this Wolverine looks like he's going to give me an opportunity to kill him. What a generous guy. From here, it's just sort of... Well, the game isn't over, actually. Because this thing has no HP, I'm worried about getting one shot. So I'm just going to make sure I stay alive, try to kill this guy. And I'm going to push in because I want to get more damage. But at the same time, if the M4 is using a derp or something, obviously that OI is full HP. There's high chance of us not being able to win this. Yeah, actually, the team is so low HP, I'm sort of nervous about it. I only have 2 shells left. Maybe I should just learn to aim better, right? Okay, there we go. And then from here it's just sort of pushing in, I think. Because that guy was the biggest threat on the enemy team and he died relatively quickly. So the way I'm going to do this, a lot of people when they're last, like when the game's over, they just YOLO in. But the thing is, the game's not extremely over yet. Like, if I were to push into the SU-85 and the M4, I'd probably die. So I'm going to play it by ear. Now that our teammates have shots, I might be able to just go spot for them or something to that effect. We'll see how that goes. So, yeah, I mean, this is low-tier gameplay. I find it really shallow. But hopefully it's helpful to some people. So the way I'm going to approach this is I'm going to just rush this SU-85. I mean, obviously I'm getting all the spotting damage on this guy. So next guy is going to be the M4, who was last spotted in this direction. And at this point in time, I'm not worried if I die here. If he has the derp and one-shots me, you know, I'll probably be sort of pissed. But it's not going to be the end of the game, I think. Well, actually, maybe there is cause to be worried. Is it possible? So now it's just chasing this M4, who you can see is in the city. And I should be in a position to deal with this. As long as I don't shoot my teammate here. Okay. Cool. That's the game. Alright, so that was a high caliber master... Whoa. The KV-1 and I finished on the exact same damage. That was a high caliber master badge first class. You know, this is tier 5 gameplay. Let's play another. Hopefully I can get bottom tier. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Well, this is disappointing. Damn it, MM, give me worse. Alright, well, as you can see, we're not bottom tier, we're middle tier in this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play, I don't know the low tier meta, to be honest. I would expect a lot of their team just to camp base. So I'm going to go up to C8. Now I'm not going to ping it, because if I ping it, all the puppies will just follow me there and push, like, I don't really want 10 teammates right next to my position, so... we're going to go there, we're going to spot stuff, we're going to shoot stuff, and then we're going to have to see what happens, because the way low tiers work is, it's pretty random, in my opinion. So you have to, a lot of the time it's just sort of seeing the map, reading it, and then making an educated decision from there. Oh, well he already died. That's good. Not complaining. That is so good, actually. Their top tier already has drowned himself. Is that normal? Can't really blame him, though. I'd want to drown myself too if I was playing an Artie. Okay. Sort of wish I had a camo net right here. Oh, that was bad. So, I mean, this is one of the best parts of low tiers, is if you just find a place that people drive through, and then you set up binocs, a lot of the times you can just sort of shoot them, right? Like, the thing with low tiers is that the view range disparity is so great that it's very easy to manipulate. People don't have enough view range to spot you, especially if you run binocs. So, you know, view range is extremely powerful at a tier like this. Especially when people don't really have repair kits or anything, so... Poor guy. So what's going to happen is this 88 is going to... Like, I can't pen this guy consistently. Maybe. You know, like, it's not going to happen. Even with gold, I think it would be very difficult. So I'm just going to keep shooting at people I can challenge. Now that guy's looking at me, so I'm going to leave. As you can see, that is naturally going to start to happen. So from here, what I might do is I might go play the... Oh, game's over. Are you kidding? Why is it so quick to end? What the f... Okay. What I'm going to do, because they have so few tanks, is I'm just going to push this 88. If I can get behind him, you know, that would be perfect. Now I'm going to load gold because I don't play low tiers a lot. We're going to see if I can actually pen his side with gold. I think AP will have a problem doing it, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, AP cannot consistently pen his side, I think. Even gold can't. That's a 12T farming me. Oh. I might be a bad player. He missed all his shots though, thank God. Let's focus this guy down because he's an actual threat. Probably don't need gold to shoot him. And like, really I don't care if he kills me, but we'll see. Let's just make sure that pens. Okay. I mean, I should not have survived that at all, but there you go, T67. I think that's worth rewatching, actually, because I didn't notice the 12T. I have no clue where he came from, so that could be a lesson in situational awareness. You have to remember to check your mini-map when you're circling people, because I actually thought the 12T was shooting me from here and just not lit, until I actually saw him directly in front of me, so that was my mistake. Maybe I underestimate these low tiers. Cool. So I guess that's a 2k damage game. Not really anything to brag about because I sort of got lucky that the 12T didn't kill me, but, you know, I rushed the 88 and it paid off. I got a mastery badge. Okay. That was 2,100 XP. I get the special mastery badge reward thing, so I guess I'll put that on my tank to show off how good I am at tier 5 gameplay. I think that'll be this one right here. There we go. Now everyone can see how good I am at the T67, and we'll go from here. Oh, good. Alright, so this is like an actual bottom tier game. This is going to be, like, this is, you know, they've got 3 tier 7s, they've got a significant number of tier 6s, I think it's 5, and the rest are tier 5s. So this is what you will face with the current matchmaking. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to play the south, like I always do. Gonna load gold, because I expect to be fighting their heavy tanks from the front, and we're gonna shoot them, and then we're gonna look at the map and go from there. As a light tank, you have to be very not a light tank. This is effectively a light tank, let's be real. It's a light tank with a lot of firepower, but basically what you have to do is you have to play it like a light tank. You go to a position, you shoot people, then you run away, and just look for opportunities, because when you've got 360 hit points, I mean, even their tier 6s can two-shot me. So some of the tier 5s can, I'm pretty sure. So we have to be very careful about it. Not taking hits is extremely important. So the way I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen is I'm going to shoot people while they're driving into position, because they'll be driving, that'll minimize my risk. And then from there we just try to play it safe and look for safe opportunities. So like I can shoot at... Oh, that's not good. Alright, I'm not even going to poke here, because people are going to stop to shoot at the tier 5 tank. Because they can, so I don't think it's actually worth bouncing gold off a Tiger P for the next... It's not worth the risk, right? The risk versus reward is not worth it currently, so I think it's a better play for me to just run away and see what happens from here. So, what I'm thinking about currently is like the north. When you run away from a position, just look at the entire map and look for opportunities. I know the north is a viable place to play. I don't really enjoy it, but I can go there if I really need to. You can see we've got 3 campers. There's not going to be a lot that I think I can really do. I'm thinking of getting to where the Cromwell and T67 are. I haven't played there in a very long time, but it might actually be smart for me to go there, considering we're going to lose the north. So... maybe I'll just go to this rock up here instead, because oh shit, okay, obviously I don't want to get to where the Cromwell and T67 are, because I think they're gonna die relatively quickly. So if I can just support them for the next while, that would be the best. And naturally I'm gonna prepare myself to run, because I expect that flank to fall, even if I do like 2,000 damage. I mean, I won't, but you know, this guy's gonna get pushed. I can just support him. This is how, I mean, this is how you deal with it. You look for opportunities. Even in high tier games, this is where you have to... Obviously, the opportunities aren't as apparent, but this is how I deal with it. I'm passive until something happens, because when you're 360 HP, you can't go force an engagement, especially when you don't have armor, so... yeah. Now, I'm hoping that, you know, they probably have multiple campers up here. I guess I could blind fire that if I really wanted to. I'm not sure I want to, but yeah, you can see the accuracy is not really good enough. There's an IKV that I have shots on. Okay, and I mean, this is what I'm gonna have to do until something significant happens, because again, oh, I've never played here. Do I have shots on this guy? Again, I can't force anything, so we're just gonna look. There's a Wolverine, actually. I'll shoot at this guy because he has the chance of spotting me. We'll deal with the Wolverine later. If this guy gets close enough, he'll light me. That's my problem. I also don't want him killing my Cromwell who's a scout. Okay. Now I'm what the T71's continuing to ask for help. There's nothing that's really pressuring him, so I don't understand. You were doing okay in the south. I think the Tiger P is gonna kill the KV, whatever, the KV2 who's down there. Same with the OI. I don't think I can really help with that. What I want to do is I want to kill these guys as they push down the 8 lines. So that, I think, is going to be the best way for me to help out the team. Now, the Wolverine was here? I mean, I have AP shell. I'm not going to blind fire gold right now because I only have 15 and I'm going to need that for the Tiger P and OI, but it's a bit of a stalemate currently. I'm going to prepare myself to help this M4 A3 E2 because you can see the Cromwell isn't spotting anyone. Like, I think that's where the next play is going to happen. So I hope to take advantage of that. Now, I think the best way to do this is to get the E2 to... What's he see? He's falling back. Good. It's interesting because I don't know the timing, right? So I'm sort of... I can't push the north. In my mind, I can't push the north. But if I can help that T-71 out or something to that effect, that'd be helpful. You can see the OI starting to push up. There's an IKV. So I'm just going to sit back here and we're going to snipe for the next while. We're just going to defend the base. So probably the best place to do that is from way back here, actually. I can't believe I didn't think of that until now. Let's see. This might work. Okay, so we're going to try out this new position. Normally I would never go here, but as long as I have people spotting for me, I'm not too worried. And we can set up my binocs if my scouts die, but we can just put out shots. You can see this gold isn't even going to reliably pen this guy. Okay. None of the shells went to his to the flat face. Right now there's the risk that the A3 E2 is going to come up the north and spot me, and that has me nervous, so that's potentially problematic. We're going to have to try to deal with the Tiger P and whatever, because we can't flank them or anything right now. There's too many tanks, and you can see if I were to try to flank these guys, the 67 would get in the way, so we're sort of stuck here. We have no map control. Oh, hello, T-71. This isn't going to end well. I fucking hate camping. I want to try to do something. I'd like to play the north because I don't really want to bounce gold off the Tiger P for a while, so maybe I can do something over here. I mean, at a certain point in time, we've got 5 tanks dedicated to a Tiger P, so I want to see if anything's possible on this side, and if anything isn't, I just won't push it, but we'll see how it goes. They're already drowned. Is that the second arty that's drowned in this video? Amazing. Okay. I wonder what this guy's gonna do. I'm gonna set my binocs up. That should allow me to spot where the A3, E2 last was. And we'll have to see from there. Maybe I don't wanna... Oh. Cool. So I'm spotted naturally, and that's the A3, E2. So I know that there's the Wolverine in their base. This guy seems to be looking away, so I'm going to push him currently. Oh, he's not looking away anymore. It's not good. I'm curious. I don't know if I want to use my HP to shoot this guy. I think I just sort of have to, don't I? Okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. From here, I'm just going to try to find the ELC, the Wolverine, the 67, and then we'll go deal with their Tiger P. Now, the Wolverine just told me... Wait, what? The Wolverine must be camping. Too used to my Russian mediums. I still know where the Wolverine is. I just can't really contest him currently if I'm spotted. So I don't know what this guy's alpha is, but I assume he can kill me. And there's the bishop, so I don't have to worry about Artie. I made a mistake. Oh. Okay. Let's just let someone kill this guy, because if I leave, I'm going to get hit by the Wolverine. That's gonna be the end of me. And then I can blind fire the Wolverine, to be honest. I mean, even if this ELC YOLOs me, I should be able to deal with him. I'll have the first shot, so... Hopefully the Cromwell gets him. Maybe I can blind fire. T67 killed the Cromwell. I don't know what to do right now. To deal with the Wolverine too. This ELC's doing me a favor here. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize he had a shot on me. How did he do that? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I see. He just shot me here. I thought I was tucked in better. Jesus Christ. I was too busy looking at him and I forgot about my tank. Oh well. There you have it, I guess. I mean, obviously, it's so much easier to do better when you're bottom tier because you have... Wait, as a 67 or really any tier 5 tank, if you're shooting at tier 3s, you automatically have way more HP than they do. So, I mean, maybe this is worth uploading. I know it's not a great result. It's not like I carried, you know, in my 67 as bottom tier or something to that effect. But I think it's a real... You know, I make mistakes too, and somehow I still manage to mark tier 10s and things like that. So, do I have this 2 marked? Yeah, okay, I have it 3 marked. Anyways, you know, I haven't played this tank for a while. I don't know a lot of the tank's alphas, but that's how I try to deal with being bottom tier. The whole objective is just to survive, right? If I had gone and challenged that Tiger P or whatever, even with gold, I don't think I would have survived all game. Maybe I would have done like maybe 300 to 400 damage at most. So when you're bottom tier, especially if you have mobility, you need to pick who you're fighting. And I think that's the valuable, like that's what you should try to take away, because just by playing throughout the entire battle, I was able to do 1,066 damage, which we'll get the result in a bit, but you know, that's my advice. I hope this video was helpful. I realize it's not one of those epic T67 carries or anything when you're bottom tier, but I think it's a very real result. I still did 1,000 damage, which isn't amazing for the T67, but by no means is it bad. I think it's above my average. Yeah, my average 934. So, yeah. I mean, the objective when you're bottom tier isn't to have epic carries, because it's one of the hardest places to be. You just have to do above. You know, your goal should be to do above your average damage. So, that's pretty much it. I hope this video is helpful. I have to go make a couple others, so I won't continue grinding this video out, but you know, I hope this video is helpful. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button, and I hope to see you around. Later, guys. Bye-bye.